Well, folks, it is time that you put your puppers on a leash tonight, okay? I'm just saying, man, like this video, share this video, subscribe if you're brand new. It's an absolute pleasure to have you because today we got a massive video, guys. The Cloaking UFOs. Let's get into it. Roll it.
Blackpool, England. On February 11th, 2024, a Redditor was doing some work on his laptop. It was a day like any other, but things got weird as soon as he glanced out of the window and saw two unusual objects in the sky. Without thinking twice, he quickly grabbed his phone and ran upstairs to get a better view. Taking a look at his recording, two circular-shaped objects can be seen hovering over the skies. Shortly after, both of those objects vanished simultaneously. According to the original...
To be honest, Sleepy Joe needs to give every American citizen a telescope right now for absolutely free.
...poster, those unidentified objects were absolutely silent the entire time, and he only noticed them in the first place because he randomly looked out of the window for a brief moment. One theory that was raised by the UFO community is that there is a possibility that those objects didn't really vanish, but they were simply masked out by the camera software during the video compression process. However, the author of the video assures that he also couldn't see them with his eyes. Assuming that he is telling the truth, what do you think those objects were?
No.
Some highly advanced military...
So you're saying that he wasn't able to see with his own eyes, but like he was able to capture it on camera? At first he did, but then it almost as though they cloaked. Is that what you're saying?
Aircraft with cloaking capabilities or something out of this world.
Nah. Turkey UFO incident. Oh
Turkey
no,
has a
this
history filled...
Holy crap, this one is one of the best video that I have seen. But still though, I'm gonna say, like, I'm not sure whether this is fake or real. I think this one is presented as real footage. If you guys have any information on it, definitely put it in the comments. This one was captured on May 27, 2008 in Turkey. And I've seen this clip before because you're gonna see like some beings actually controlling this thing.
With instances of unexplained aerial phenomena dating back centuries. However, between 2007 and 2009, one more chapter of intriguing events started to take place in the northwest region of that country. Local residents started to observe a few anomalous objects hovering over the Sea of Marmara in Turkey. During this 2-year period, Yeltsin Yalman, a modest night watcher, managed to capture detailed footage of what the locals were witnessing. Multiple videos depicted an unidentified object hovering in the sky at the same location. Most of Mr. Yalman's recordings showcase the object appearing in the early morning hours, typically between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m.
I gotta say, Turkey needs to give all of their citizens like a tripod for free. Like,
to make
100%.
things even more interesting, there were occasions where this unidentified object reappeared on consecutive days.
Man.
There were a few attempts to explain this event, and the most reasonable theory that was raised is that phenomenon was simply the deck of a cruise ship far into the ocean. However, the ufologists involved in this case stood their ground, asserting that the unidentified object was way too high in the sky to be a vessel.
I love internet, man. I love the internet experts. I love the internet anarchologist or however you say. I don't know the word, okay? I don't know the word, but I love this internet, this little place that we call home, I guess, right? Shout out to you guys for watching this video as well, man.
One last hypothesis for this incident is that the recordings were faked. However, the footage underwent analysis by a few state-sponsored research institutes from Turkey in an attempt to detect any signs of a forgery, but they surprisingly found evidence that supported the authenticity of the recordings instead. In addition, the original film cassettes were sent for examination by individuals from Japan, Chile, Brazil, and Russia.
If Japanese brothers approve this footage, then I have no doubt in my mind. Because if Japanese brothers with higher, because they're higher IQ individuals, okay? If they approve that this footage is real, I don't care what anybody gotta say about this, okay? It is the real damn thing.
Despite numerous efforts, no one has managed to present conclusive evidence of a hoax, fraud, or manipulation, leaving the case unresolved to this day. What do you think about the incident? Do you stick with the cruise ship theory, or is it indeed something out of this world?
Yeah, I would say either real or fake. I wouldn't say cruise ship.
USS Oma UFO. On July 15th, 2019, an intriguing event unfolded in a warning area just off the coast of San Diego. Captured on footage, this incident involved an unidentified object flying at very high speed and eventually submerging itself into the ocean. According to the witnesses involved in this incident, even though the published video only depicts a single object, there were actually at least 14 detected targets, each
Holy
with a
crap.
diameter of a minimum of 6 feet and with character.
And right now, I'm not sure if you guys saw that new video or heard the new report. If you have not, that was like I recently posted a video about it because Pentagon just came out and they say that yeah, UFOs are real, but it's not real. Bruh. Like the aliens are not real, so they confirm that aliens are not real, or they have found zero evidence of aliens. That's bull squash though. Come on, man. That's bull squash. So we did that video and a lot of people are not buying that. A lot of the insiders or the whistleblowers, they're also getting mad, and I'm like, yeah, that's good. You need to get mad. You need to now release the information. I absolutely agree. I'm in the favor of the whistleblowers getting mad right now though. So yeah, I hope they really reveal some or leak some information.
Characteristics of solid mass. These unidentified craft showcased a wide range of velocities, spanning from 46 miles per hour to 158 miles per hour, with their flight lasting for over an hour. It's also important to add that these unknown objects were detected by a few different radar systems, so a technical issue is out of the question.
Damn.
Intelligence.
Can a brother perhaps like slow down the speed, and can a brother perhaps see you guys like fly over like an urban city so a lot more people can record you and put you on the internet? I'm talking about the UFOs, right? Like, can a brother perhaps see you like slow down, come near to the ground in an urban city? Miami Mall perhaps, once again, let's do it maybe. Now, I don't think aliens landed at Miami Malls, guys, but you know, that, I mean, nobody's talking about it right now. I mean, admittedly, there's nothing that came out after that, so.
Reports suggested that these spherical crafts possessed transmedium capabilities, seamlessly transitioning from aerial flight to underwater submersion without apparent damage. Despite efforts to locate them underwater, including the deployment of a submarine for search and retrieval, no trace of the submerged craft was ever found. Even though the footage documenting this incident remains unclassified, the craft involved in this incident remains officially unidentified.
Damn.
But now, if you made it this far into the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel.
Shout out to Skywatch.
You can
Definitely
also support us. Now let's take a look at
damn,
some
son.
pretty intriguing footage. The first time that I saw it, I really thought that it was a cheap fake, and I almost ignored it instantly.
Oh my
But after
goodness.
deepening my research into this case, I quickly changed my mind.
Oh,
What we
crap.
have here is a video of a saucer-shaped object flying right beside a plane. Even though there is not much information about this video, there is speculation that the plane...
I don't know why, but like I always say this and I always will, guys, like if a video feels this old and like what's the word, like this bad, if the quality, the more the quality is bad, the more real it feels. If the quality is bad, say it with me, if the quality is bad, the more it's bad, the real it gets. You feel, I'm effing up right now, I'm effing up the same, but you guys know what I mean, right?
From which this video was recorded is a fighter jet. The actual date of the recording is also unknown, but it seems that the oldest upload of this footage on YouTube dates back to 2008. However, this does...
The worse the quality is, the real the footage is. Yep, that was the one. Yep, that's the one. That's the one.
does not mean that this was recorded in 2008. The most reasonable theory is that it was actually recorded between 2003 to 2006 instead. There are two main reasons for this theory. The first is because the lens of a camcorder can be seen in the reflection of the glass of the cockpit. The other clue is the yellow line at the bottom of the video. This basically means that this footage went through a conversion from analog to digital at some point. So, if this video actually dated back to 2008, it would probably be recorded with a digital camera or a phone, not a cassette camera. Unfortunately, there is not much else that we can extract about this event, and we'll have to content with more questions than...
Yo, what if like they actually shot this thing though? You know, that would be crazy. Then we would be then we would be under like World War X or something with the ALMOs.
Answers regarding one of the most intriguing UFO videos that was ever recorded.
Nah, okay, that was a good one, honestly. So,
McMinville, Oregon UFO.
Oh,
Now
crap.
let's move on to McMinville, Oregon, where, on May 11th, 1950, one of the most remarkable UFO pictures was taken. On that particular day, Around 7:30 in the morning, Evelyn Trent was walking back to her farmhouse after feeding her caged rabbits. Before getting to the house, she noticed a slow
Caged rabbits? Yo, come on, let those rabbits free, bro. Like, why cage a rabbit like that?
moving, metallic disc-shaped object flying in her direction. In total disbelief, Evelyn called her husband, Paul Trent, who was inside the house. Paul
But I get it though, like otherwise like they would be jumping around and okay, makes sense.
quickly grabbed his camera and took 2 photos of the object before it sped away. In the following months, the photos gained a lot of notoriety as they made their way to magazines and newspapers across the nation.
Damn.
Most UFO skeptics consider these photographs a hoax, claiming that the Trent couple simply hung a random saucer-shaped object to the power lines, like the lid of a pan, and took the photos. Since 1950, the Trents have consistently been described as honest, simple farm folk who never attempted to profit.
Farmers don't lie, bro. Farmers I mean, they surely can, but I mean, like, listen, yeah, he's about to say, like, never profited or anything like that. I believe a farmer, man. I believe a farmer, and they're trying to get rid of the farmers right now, you know, all over the world to cut down the food food supply. They want to have, like, food shortages. It's, like, man-made stuff, right? You probably heard those conspiracies, right? But, I mean, they're no longer really conspiracies. It's like, Shies is really going down. I'm not sure if you guys are hearing about that.
From their photographs. The Trent couple passed away in the late 2000s, and both kept their ground until the end of their lives, claiming that the photos were genuine. Decades have passed since this event took place on a simple farm in the surroundings of McMinville, and to this day, no conclusive answer to one of the most famous UFO pictures has ever been given. And there you have it.
Guys, click on this video on the screen. This was the last episode that we've done, and we had so many, like, really good clips. At one point, we had an alien that was actually hiding in the forest, and you will see its head move. Click on it, and I will see you right there. It's very, very good.